Welcome back to People. We have spent the morning with some amazing student journalists. They're all a part of a great program on Chicago's South Side. Arts in Public Life is an initiative from UChicago Arts. Here to tell us about it, writer, director, actress Teron Patton. She's also one of the program's sponsors, as well as actor Harry Lennox, and Kiana Adams. She's a longtime participant in the program, already using the skills that she's learned. Thank you. First of all, thank you for lending your fabulous students to us. They've done a great job.
Listen, this has been amazing. So when Harry and I started AMPA about 5 years ago, one of the things that we wanted to talk about, and so AMPA stands for the African American Museum of the Performing Arts, and one of the things we wanted to talk about in terms of arts education was we did surveys with the young people, and most of them said the same thing, whether it was college education or if they was finishing education, they always felt like when they got in the real world, they didn't have any experience. They didn't have, they got out there and realized that it was a completely different world.
It is.
So we created the AMPA Griot Lab Fellowship, which is a program at AMPA where we basically sponsor free tickets to events like the Alvin Ailey Dance Studio, or we give master classes. Robert Townsend, back in March, came and did a master class for us, for the students as well. And that is where I was introduced to the students at Arts in Public Life. And they were amazing, so we decided to make them our fellows this year.
Well, Kiana, you've been a part of this for quite a while. This is amazing. What's it been like here to be in the studio today and to do something like this?
It's been amazing, fantastic. This has been a one-in-a-lifetime opportunity. I've been working with Backstage for quite a while, 4 years, but I've been doing stuff outside of that. And just getting out there, having new opportunities has been amazing.
How's it changed your life, you think, or changed the lives of these students today?
It changed my life drastically. I've been working like outside gigs, so I've been doing crew member things, so hanging lights, doing audio and sound for shows, plays, and events, and I've also taught other newcomers about how to do hands-on with Backstage, hands-on with audio, hands-on with the soundboard, hands-on just with anything crew member has to do backstage.
Does it make you feel like now you can go out and get a job like this because you got a little bit of experience?
Yes. So most of the gigs I had, I kind of did like backstage things. So I set up mics for the, performers, set up sound and audio just in case they need those kind of things. I've hung lights for shows as well at theaters. I also did follow spot, so it's like a camera you move at the theater, Gary Coleman Center. So mostly me getting job opportunities kind of changed my life drastically in that.
Well, Teron, what has it taught you? I mean, to deal with these kids, I mean, we hear so much negativity about our black children every day, but I've seen some fabulous black kids today.
Listen.
And you learned a lot too,
I have learned a lot. I mean, at AMPA, our mission is about the, can't say that.
That's okay.
The memorialization and preservation of contributions of black artists in the worlds of arts and culture, but from the perspective of the artist, which is something that I think is why these kids have taught me so much, because I've been able to talk to them one-on-one and really, have them tell me, truthfully, transparently, what's not working for them in the worlds of arts education. And so, we at AMPA, we want to be the difference. We want to be where people say, if I go to AMPA, in whatever we're doing, whether we're going to be, it's an exhibit, or whether it is their education program, or even if it's just being a member of AMPA, that we are going to be exposed to the truth of it.
And it's a part of the revitalization of Bronzeville and the arts,
absolutely,
right?
Absolutely. I mean, 100 years ago, Chicago was the Mecca. I mean, Sam Cooke lived here. Ella Fitzgerald lived here. We had
and
the
this
Regal.
is where they come and they'd
this
entertain. Because they couldn't do it downtown, so they did it in Bronzeville.
And so there was, the Harlem, but then there was the Bronzeville.
Parkway
and so,
Ballroom.
Exactly. So what Harry and I want to do, and what we're going to do, is we're going to restore and secure that artistic legacy of Bronzeville. And so the theater is the Lillian Marcy, which is our community partner, which is at 4343 South Cottage Grove. But Harry and the team, which is the Bronzeville Renaissance Project, just purchased the land at 4401 South Cottage Grove for the actual AMPA Museum. So we're definitely with the Bronzeville Renaissance Project, which is a cultural complex looking to revitalize and restore that artistic legacy in Bronzeville.
And Kiana, you talked about, well, Teron talked about the conversations, and today was a lot about what they wanted to talk about, what you guys wanted to talk about in this show. And did you achieve it? And or did we hit the area that you wanted to get to?
Yes, I think today we kind of hit the areas that we need to hit. I just wanted to kind of show what we do backstage as teens, as youth. And how we kind of do hands-on activities and how we kind of, venture out into having new job opportunities. So I feel like it kind of hit that drastically and kind of showed what we really do based on what the program itself. So.
And I want to thank our producer, Tyra Martin, who gave these kids the opportunity to sit here in the Third Market and actually interview people. Legends, and actually go on the air, and which they couldn't do otherwise.
And that's what's important about it. I do think that the landscape of arts and culture today is changing. And so what we have to realize is that they have to be incorporated. The disconnect between the generations has been that they don't feel a part of it. And so we're filling that gap, and we want to have our people walk away and say, I've been on Channel 9, I've worked with Robert Townsend. They got something to put on their resume now, and they've got something that can get their foot in the door. And if we're not doing that, then we're really not doing anything. So that's what we're dedicated to doing at AMPA. I'm so happy that Arts and Public Life was willing to open their doors to us. We've partnered on other things, and I'm sure we'll be partnering in the future. And then also, they've been partnering with other organizations. There's a lot of other organizations
opens
on
the doors to so many
oh
other
my God,
things,
you've got Definition Theater, you've got Deeply Rooted, there's a renaissance.
Black
of
Ensemble
arts,
Theater.
There's a renaissance of Black, but mostly on the South Side, and that's really been the disconnect. Arts and culture has been, for a very long time, a North Side thing.
Right.
We travel from the South Side and we go to the North Side, and there's nothing wrong with that. But now we want to build something that the people from the North Side can come to the South Side, and that the communities that are on the South Side can understand that they don't have to leave their backyard to get state-of-the-art arts and culture. They can go right in their own neighborhoods on the South Side and get the arts they deserve. And that's our purpose, and that's why we're here.
All right, congratulations to you. Congratulations to you too. And we'll see you on TV one day, right?
You better believe it.
All right. You can find more on this program at artsandpubliclife.org. For more information on the African American Museum of the Performing Arts, visit aampamuseum.org. And that's our show for today. But we want everybody to come on in, guys, real quick. Hurry, 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 hurry. Run, 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 run. These are the kids that you saw today, and the kids behind the scenes. You're going to see more of them as we move on. Thanks for all of our guests. The WGN Weekend Morning News is next. Be safe, be well. Bye-bye. Bye.